Dear Screaming Firehawks, we are we are now at the finale, and my mind is blown. I'm gonna need y'all's damn help helping me with this, all this information going into season 2. We're not even at the end of book 1, according to you guys. That doesn't happen till episode 5 of season 2. Last episode blew my mind. I don't know what to think. We got so many leads and traces of knowledge. I don't know where it leads, what to connect. One thing for sure, I think I can clear up myself is so I was talking about the serum or whatever it is that they injected to the people going into the shuttles. I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know if it's not the gel from that he extracted from Julie. I don't think, because I don't think he would have been able to produce it that soon. Evidently they already had some stockpile that they could use to inject the rest of these people. That's what I'm thinking. But then they used the radiation while they were in the shuttles. I take it that they're using that to maybe expedite the process of the bacteria growing. I still don't know what the use of it is, the purpose of it is. One thing I think I know is that Eros was the main goal or the main location that they wanted to use. I don't know why. We're still having that explained. I don't think we'll get I don't know what type of resolution we'll get, period, in this episode. I'm gonna get left on a big ass cliffhanger. Good thing is I can watch all these episodes back to back, so that's not a huge deal, but still I know I'm gonna be begging for more by the time this episode is over. We got Fred Johnson. He sent out the memo to all these planets, all these people, figureheads, and he put a lot of the blame on Earth. So they're looking pretty bad in this situation right now, per usual. I don't know what to expect, what's going to happen to them, if they're going to gain some or get attacked by anybody in this episode. DeGraff, I have no idea what's going on with him. I know he had the little pencils of data. Why? He had, now I'm trying to remember back to what, episode 2, maybe 3, when we had the interaction between him and Christian. If I'm not mistaken, he was Earth's ambassador. He was he investigating? Or no, he was Earth's ambassador. Mars came to investigate to see if anything was missing. And then Earth discovered some things on Mars that they shouldn't have. And then he got fired. I don't know. You guys will have to clear that up for me. But Christian seems to be a little iffy on exactly what happened to him. I think that's what I picked up on, at least. It seems like she's suspicious of exactly what happened to him. She's thinking maybe he didn't take his own life. There was blood on the countertop to show signs of a struggle. Exactly how Craig wouldn't have noticed the struggle if anything happened, I don't know. At this point, I don't think Christian suspects Craig of anything, but she is definitely suspicious of what happened to DeGraff. So that's making me suspicious. I don't know how he got this information on the pencils. Why it was all deleted, who took it back. I don't think the same people from the CPM in the little leather suits are responsible for it. I think this has more to tie in with probably Earth. Maybe he had more knowledge that people don't know about yet, and they were just taking him out to get rid of loose strings. He probably has something against them now since he lost his job and he was in a dark place, kind of. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. We're just going to get straight into this episode. And what is going to happen to Miller and Holden? They got hit with this radiation. I don't know if anything's going to have, what type of effect that's going to have on them. And then Julie's dad, I still don't know exactly what his pull is. I'm leaning towards he's funding everything as far as this research and technology into this bacteria, which is a terrible thing. I don't know where it's going to lead to, but I have a feeling that he's more like a puppet, and the scientists, and I'm assuming they came from Phoebe, are pulling his strings. He said that this bacteria has some type of power, or extraordinary things happen or something like that. I don't know. Julie had a vision of Miller, but I don't know if that was from her perspective or from Miller's perspective. because the little bird showed up too. So I don't know. She has no knowledge of Miller or the bird. So I'm thinking that was from Miller's perspective. And maybe this bird is just like somewhat of an omen. Whenever something bad happens, it kind of pops up. He doesn't know it in the moment, but I don't know. I don't know if that has any correlation to the powers of this crystal or liquid that they pull from Julie, and I'm assuming other people. I don't know. More questions, more questions, more questions. You guys can lead me in the right direction without spoilers. I know you're good for that. So let's just get into this finale. I'm excited. If you can't tell already, let's do it. We're not reading the title. Episode 10, Season 1, The Expanse finale.
Station has experienced a radiation.
You damn right it is. I'm feeling the damn radiation. If y'all can't tell, I'm still sweating from last episode. It's hot as hell in here. I turned the AC on and everything.
This emergency is bullshit. There's no radiation in the tunnels.
That's not the only thing that stinks. These CPM guys are a bunch of
So there is no
gangsters
radiation.
serious. I don't know what game they're playing, but they're working for someone else.
So maybe there's no radiation in these tunnels, but in the shuttles there is?
But I've been a copy for years. I can't even find my way through that maze.
Which is why the OPA uses them as smuggling routes. On every station. Eris included. Get us into them, and I'll get us through them.
Okay, Naomi. Okay, Naomi. Take the lead there.
Take us with you, please. Please. We won't be any trouble.
I don't know. The kid is the only reason they're taking them with them. But I wonder if she's gonna turn on them too.
Mephedrone. Perfect.
What does that do? You eat it? I'll inject it. Probably, I'm guessing just the protection against the radiation. Combat it in some type of way.
I'd say we're cured then.
At least we'll be sharp or we melt from the inside out.
Oh, it's just like adrenaline?
What the hell did we just see back there?
Saw a bunch of people getting cooked. Radiation.
Yeah, in a radiation shelter.
And I noticed that the little like rainbow around the butt of the bullets. What is that? Does each barrel have like more than one bullet? And that's like a gauge of how much is left?
If you were as fortunate as Julie Mao, she was blessed.
He's just taking a bunch of...
She touched the unknown, and touched her in return. She'll make her father very proud.
So it's the blood mixed with the...
He's gonna save us all.
It's the blood mixed with the bacteria that gives some type of ability. I don't know how they can use it, but it's definitely got me intrigued to say the least. I think when he said this show has its hooks in me deep, it definitely does. And because of you, I'm dropping these episodes on the same day. I know I've been sticking to Fridays for The Expanse. I don't know if that's the best day for you guys, but I'm glad you guys are watching them and enjoying them. Okay, so I think we've established that there's no real radiation like free roaming in this place. Is he infected? What the hell is he? That looked like the stuff Julie was coughing up.
Transit pods are down.
I don't think he touched her though, unless he snuck a touch when the camera wasn't looking.
Please don't stop here. Please don't.
What is it? You know they're gonna stop here.
Don't stop here.
Exactly what you don't want. Oh no. Oh, okay. It looked brown from the scene before, but it's blood.
Yeah.
Oh, he's here and there. Is it Julie?
Which one are you now?
That's crazy. He's seeing visions and hearing the voice of someone he never even really met. I know he just fell in love with the idea of her, but it's crazy to think about how quickly he fell for someone who was down for a cause he wanted to help.
Miller, get down, get down. Someone's coming. Get down.
No, he don't care. Oh.
Come on, there you are.
All right, that's it. Move out.
Steal his uniform. Wait for another one. Oh shit. Shut up. I know we've talked a lot about like the camera work or the storytelling and writing of the show, but the camera work has been phenomenal too. Like this close up in this on their faces is making it so much more tense. Damn, he moved fast. Ain't that some shit? He hit the jackpot and got killed for it. Nobody gonna come check on them? I guess they are just a bunch of thugs that don't really care, so makes sense.
Christian, your investigation into the OPA smugglers was instrumental in uncovering all of this. And in fact, our people have been tracking those exact fusion drives for some time now.
For how long?
Several weeks. I just reviewed the entire report myself.
Why does it seem like you so on top of things? What you hiding?
You all right?
No, Salvador,
Yes,
you a damn lie.
sorry.
What?
We cracked down hard on Sirius and the OPA. And then we exposed the truth and nailed Fred Johnson to it.
Yeah, she's just playing along for now.
I always like this side of you.
Yeah, he's hiding something.
Ah, there you are. Right on time as usual.
Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again, madame.
For me as well, monsieur.
Interesting eye contact. Well, why do they? It seems like they have some type of tension, and not in a good way.
Make sure your kid keeps up. She's not my kid.
Oh shit!
Take care of her.
Leave his ass behind. She's literally the only reason you got this lifeline called Naomi.
Look, if he ain't over your head, you better say so now.
Shut up, I'm thinking.
You ain't coming up with no better ideas.
The OPA uses them to mark the route to the docks.
You're full of surprises.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I've been thinking it too. I don't know. She seems really resourceful in every aspect of the show. I know I was suspicious of whether she may be a spy or not, but I don't know exactly what or who she is. Is your name even Naomi?
You hear that?
What?
Emergency system. Well, everything must be okay then.
That wasn't blood. That wasn't blood. What the hell is he coughing up?
Pods are online.
Ooh. Comms are back on? Uh-oh, they're trying to feed the virus. Is it already matured or developed?
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Oh, man, you gotta shut off the power.
Oh, like Julie.
But
they're spreading it deliberately.
Yeah, exactly. But the goal...
Experiment.
The goal isn't to just keep infecting more people, right? There has to be like a goal of this specific group that's infected right now to continue to grow. Like, I don't think they need an infinite amount of people in order to make this or create the evolution of this, whatever it is. Will she come back alive if the power shuts on? Maybe not come back alive, but I don't know. No, ain't no damn way. It's just sticking out her damn eyeballs and whatnot.
All right, enough. You're lost. And we're not all dying down here. We need to go back topside.
Sammy, shut up. You ain't doing nothing either. Why did it fall like that? Oh no, that was Brown.
Stay back! Don't touch anything!
Too late.
Come back, Molly!
He got leaked all over.
Molly!
Oh no, oh no, oh no. This shit is spreading like wildfire. Oh man. I said wild fart. Wildfire.
We got company.
She seems to be really attached to her already. Maybe this is what her life was like when she was younger. She got abandoned. She ended up raising herself.
We got company. Hey.
Oh, damn. He don't waste no damn time. That was right through the throat. He got pinpoint accuracy.
Let's get past these other assholes.
See, I knew they was gonna take some suits. I guess they really got no other option. Holden's questioning him a little bit. Probably because these are real people. We don't know exactly if they're so-called bad or not. They're just doing what they're told at this point.
Be brave. Come with me.
We need to go. Now.
Damn. She's gonna end up dying.
Please! You'll die if you...
All of them are, but... This shit is so good. It's almost hard to remember that this is show because the set design is so good. Like it gets you involved into the characters and the setting. Like you take away points sometimes from shows or movies that take you out of the movies based on certain things. This show doesn't do it at all, at least for me.
Whoa, hey. Oh, it's me.
Oh, I almost forgot about Kenzo. We saw him in last episode briefly.
I'm putting my life in your hands. Okay? You're not a killer. You are a good man.
Like I said, he knows his character.
I'm a good man.
Because you believe in mercy. Because you know that sometimes a man is pushed so far.
Why does it feel like Holden needed convincing himself when he said that?
Leave me here. You've seen what's happening. This is a death sentence.
Yeah.
Holden?
Damn. Okay. He didn't kill him, but he didn't let him get his way. So that signifies a little bit of a change in his character. I wonder if it will stay on that like trajectory. Or whether that'll come back to bite him in the ass.
Does this look like the right way to you?
This was the way.
There you go. That's the first time we've kind of seen her question herself. I wonder if her head's just not in it because they just left that little girl behind or what.
If Aaron Wright really did have Frank killed, then you're not safe here either.
There's no way she dies before this, in this episode.
So long as I play a familiar, the stubborn old woman, eyes locked on yesterday's game, too blind to see the world has passed her.
She talking like a dead woman.
Where's that scruffy guy? He's gone. I think he might have been infected.
Did he kill him?
We're better off.
What did you do?
We're better off.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what to make of that, but it sounds like he killed him. Or at least left him for dead.
The other side of the dock. You already moved most of your people, yeah? You got some room for us?
Look, this ship has been designated off limits to CPM. Your signing bonus will increase by 10%, but only after you report for F. That's just
They're promising them these signing bonuses in expectation of not actually paying it because they're gonna die.
Elevator's more of a run, but less people to shoot through. Holden didn't make it.
Jeez.
Not yet.
Whoever we're dealing with is savage. It sounds like something of a major corporation, which sounds like Julie's dad is behind.
So if we stick around here, we run the risk of getting killed.
He's right.
We owe Holden.
I don't know a goddamn thing.
Amos, now's your turn to your time.
Shoot
Is he
him
questioning?
instantly.
Ooh, I expected him to jump at
Stand
him
by to drive
instantly.
us out of here.
Alex, you don't do it.
Amos, fire up those consoles. You don't think I'll shoot?
Oh, okay. He did what I expected him to, but he played it off cool, calm, and collected. Okay, Amos.
Say wait, so we wait, boss.
But
I'm just gonna put this below.
look at his demeanor. He's not even like affected by it. He's a sociopath, and it seems like she knows it already. Oh, I don't know, man.
You already moved most of your people, yeah? You got some room for us?
These Earthers ain't gonna let us out.
He looks so out. Put your visor down. You look out of place.
Hey, just like all them other belters back.
He look legit though.
The blood's on on the wall, Baratheons! Are we gonna rise up? We're gonna rise up!
Wait, is that Belter the one from that attacked Havlik? It looks like him, but I don't know if that's him. Get going, get going. Now what's going to happen when these Belters try to get on the Rasanate with them? Still coughing up blood. Bro, I almost said Julie. Is Miller going to die? Are we going to lose Christian and Miller? There's no way we lose. I don't think we lose either of them, but they're scaring me a little bit. Ooh, he held it for him. Okay. Boy, you better get moving. You jogging slow.
You had it coming. It's a long story.
Oh, okay. So that was him who stabbed Miller or Havlik. That was him and Amos aren't too far apart from what I'm seeing in these last couple episodes. I could be wrong. More character development to come, but they looking similar right now. Even though Miller's kind of like in a bad place. He just lost someone he loved, and he's coughing up blood and and radiated. So I can't really blame him. I don't know what Amos's excuse is. Now, are they gonna let him on when they see him coughing up blood and whatnot? Doesn't that say not to step on it? You just flat out laid on it. Oh, how is he gonna react when he sees Semi's dead body? Oh no!
It's beautiful.
Is he gonna fall in?
What?
You guys look like shit.
Yeah, Amos is beautiful. Holden's face was kind of priceless there. What happened to Semi?
Was this Semi done?
Yes. I shot him.
No, it's Holden the truth. I love that. I love that. That's something else we'll talk about in the post episode, but forget it. We'll talk about it now, so I don't forget it. I love that he addressed that he killed him right off the bat, so we don't have to deal with manufactured tension later down the road. It'll all be organic the way this first season is played out, or the same way. So I like that.
Son of a bitch. I can't get the clamps to release. Tried every code in the book.
Alex, deal with it.
To hell with this gas hollow bullshit.
Is that not going to cause any damage to the... Oh, okay. I thought it might have ripped something apart or something.
Quarantine beacon's active. Top base confirms uplinks are good.
Send it all to Thoth.
Transmitting now.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Holden might have just created an enemy with this guy, though, to be honest. If he doesn't die. No shit. Huh. Okay, the scientist said it wasn't airborne, but this looks a lot like what Julie was coughing up when that crystal came out of her mouth. Oh. Is it replicating him? Oh, it's learning like his DNA and his... That's what the... Oh, that's gonna be the end. Oh, no, 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 no. That was good. You guys know the deal. I'm gonna watch the credits. We'll be back. We got... it's teasing me with season 2. I take it we're gonna start off exactly where we left off. I don't know if there's gonna be any time skip, but first comes first. We're gonna watch these credits. I'll be back in a second with the post-episode discussion. Okay, so that's it. The finale, another... I say it at the end of everyone. You guys know what's coming. Another great episode. Let's go into a quick review of the season. Just brief, because I know we still got a bunch left and I want to get straight into it. This season was excellent. 12 out of 10, 12 out of 10. I'm gonna give it. You guys know that's gonna keep going up. But I think the reason I love this season, this series, I'm so glad I started it so much, was because it strays away from the traditional tropes of regular television. And few shows do this. By the way, this is already going to be in my top shows all the way up to the end, I can tell, just on the course that it's headed. And what I mean is, you see a lot of shows, a lot of mainstream shows specifically, that have a formula and they stick to it, and they lead up to a crescendo where they're trying to blow everybody's mind, and they get to the season finale and they just blow their load, and then the next season it starts with a die down and then you go back up to that crescendo. This doesn't do that. I love it, because even me, I said it, I was expecting episode 9 to be like the calm before the storm, and then episode 10 to be crazy, but it wasn't. It was at the same level, the same tension, and I loved every second of it, based off the writing and the character development. I know this season, you guys said, was all world building, character development, and the fact that we're gonna be getting into even more in season 2. I'm really looking forward to it. So yes, excellent first season. They killed it. I think another reason is the aspect that they straying away from traditional tropes again. They get straight into it. They don't do anything like manufactured, where like that scene specifically where Miller was talking with Amos when he came onto the ship, the Rocinante. And he was just like, yeah, I killed him. And he basically accepted what he did and just was going to accept whatever punishment, or however, even though he was sick, he couldn't really do anything in that situation. The fact that he was just willing to address it right there in that moment, and that wasn't something that we had to wait till season 2 of him finding out that, yeah, he took out like one of his childhood best friends, and manufactured tension and drama just for the sake of the show or for entertainment. I like that we got it right out of the way. That leads me to believe that all the tension and everything, the writing, the music, the atmosphere, all builds that on its own, and you can tell how much they believe in it and how much they rely on it to carry itself rather than manufacturing things. Obviously this whole show is manufactured because it's sci-fi, it's fake, but somewhat because they're pretty realistic in everything that goes on. But you get what I'm saying. I love that about this show. Excellent. I'm really happy and excited to get into these future seasons, I should say. But I'm gonna love them. Let's talk about this episode. Now, this at the end of this episode, I know we haven't been reading them at the beginning of the episode, but the name of this one is Leviathan Wakes. I don't know the exact definition of Leviathan, what exactly it means, but I am familiar a little bit with Leviathan from Supernatural. If you guys have watched that show, one of my favorite shows, I love it. And what those did, and this isn't a spoiler if you go back and watch that, but they're basically like symbiotes, and they take a host, kind of like Venom, I guess you could say, and they have the knowledge of that human, but they're more powerful, and they add to the knowledge with their own. They soak in their cognition skills, I guess you could say, or on God tier, another level. So that's what I'm kind of banking on with this, and that's what it seems like how we saw at the end of this episode. I know I'm jumping straight to the end, but that's the first thing that stands out. We'll go back more into the episode, but it was like replicating his form. So that's what I take the scientists meant by it's learning. And I wonder, this still seems like a terrible idea, and I don't know how Julie's dad is exactly expecting to profit off of this, or monetize it, or how this is gonna save them, like the scientist said. I really don't know. I guess they could be treating it kind of like as like artificial intelligence, so to speak. But what would they use it for? He said it was going to save them, so they're feeling like they're in danger of something. Maybe people dying out. Are they trying? They're Earthers, so are they trying to take out the Belters as the middlemen, possibly replace them as workers, possibly sell this to the Martians, take out the middlemen and do all that mining and all the jobs that the Belters do, minus the revolution and tension. And he gets all the profit from selling stuff to the Martians. I don't know. So many questions. You guys said it was going to happen. I was going to get some answered and more questions were going to arise. That's what's happening. Another question is Julie. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on this. I'm going to go back and rewatch this season, I feel like, before I even start season 2. But we'll stay on the schedule of releasing these every Friday. So don't worry about that. No gap in that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Miller found her medications, cancer meds, because I know they were cancer meds, but I don't think she was taking them for her sickness with the whatever this Leviathan bacteria virus is called, protomolecule. Is that what they called it? Something like that. I don't think the meds were for that. I think she actually had cancer. So I'm wondering if she has cancer and they're taking her blood along with this protomolecule, is that going to have some type of effect on the final product or whoever they end up injecting this into? I don't know. And then we have it again, the Leviathan, I'm going to call it Leviathan for now, takes over Kenzo at the end of the episode. I take it Kenzo's going to be dead or at least shriveled up and sucked into the ball, kind of like what we saw with the guy reaching out of it in episode 1. But I take it's going to take all his knowledge and not just his looks. And since he was a spy, this thing is going to have a lot of knowledge. It doesn't have to necessarily take it from the eyepiece or the cybertronic tech in his head, but he'll just have it since he intook all that. Or maybe it will take that and mix it in. I don't know. But nonetheless, Holden, his personality changed. He forced him to go his separate way, and that's what led him to this Leviathan. So that's, like I said, it's probably going to come back to bite him in the ass in a major way. I don't know exactly how, but we'll see. So let's cycle through this timeline a little bit. Holden and Miller had a lot of good dialogue in this episode. Now, as far as them being not infected, but affected by the radiation, I don't know what type of hold that's going to have on them. It seems to be having more of an effect on Miller specifically. I don't know why exactly. Maybe because he's a Belter. And he grew up in the harsh conditions. I know he's got like the spine defect, so maybe his immune system is just not as good as Holden's growing up on Earth. So maybe that just has something to do with it. And he's older, so that could have something to do with it. We had the callback to Havoc. We haven't seen Havoc in a while, so I'm excited to see him again. I don't know if how soon we'll get him in season 2. But we didn't see him here, but we saw I'm pretty sure that guy who he shot at the end was the one who shanked him through the heart or through the chest, and left him up on the wall to die, and that's why Miller shot him. So that was a nice little callback. If I'm wrong, correct me, obviously, but we had another great scene between politicians, Christian, the Admiral, what's his name, Souther, and then Sadavir, I think it is. Yes, Sadavir. So yeah, that whole scene, I love how we went into that scene, that little discussion with Souther questioning the trustability or the trustworthiness of Fred Johnson, and then we go straight into the conversation with Sadavir, and you can just tell by like his mannerisms that he's lying. He's trying to cover something up, and this is, to be honest, throughout all the discussions we've had with him in this series, he seems like a character that comes across pretty calculated and to be honest, monotone. In this little interaction, he kind of sold himself if that makes sense. Because he was real kind of like upbeat. He was really trying to sell her on the fact that he was trying to, I don't know, give her like a trying to just like give her a taste of her being in the right direction, but leading her in another direction, if that makes sense. Just giving her kind of what she wanted, but not quite, so she would kind of back off a little bit. So I like that discussion between them. He's definitely hiding something, but I like that. Now the this doesn't really matter as much. It just talks to Semi's character. I know we only had Semi for a couple episodes, but I liked him while I was here. He left the scruffy guy behind. I forget what, did they even give him a name? They just called him Scruffy, I think. Yeah, Scruffy guy. I'm looking at it now. But they didn't show him take him out or kill him. So could he possibly come back into play in some way in season 2? We didn't see anything happen to the little girl that Naomi was kind of caring for, so she could come back into play at some point. Like I said, I don't know how season 2 is going to jump off, if we're going to have a time jump, or if it's going to start off right. I hope we just start off right at that moment. I have a feeling it will. We might get a flashback, but I'll see when we get to that point. What else did we have? Now the fact that they're infecting so many people, like all these people that crawled out of this pod and they're all infected. Why do they need so many people? Is it just more knowledge? But then again, all this knowledge, it doesn't seem like they would benefit from it. The only thing that's benefiting from it is this Leviathan. It's becoming more powerful and smarter than they are. So I'm not connecting the dots on exactly what they could use this for, or what they think they could use this for. So I don't know. I don't know what their end goal is. Eros, I questioned why exactly they wanted to come here, but it sounds like I think Holden and Miller they were having a conversation, and they just they said that they view these people on this station like less than people, so they maybe assume that no one would come looking or come asking about what happened to them. So there's that. Great scene with Naomi, the little girl. I question whether why she connects with her so much. Is it because she has a similar past? Maybe she was abandoned or got left behind, or she grew up on her own, and maybe that's why she's so like knowledgeable or street smart. There's that. Holden was questioning Miller a little bit. I know he's in a dark place, but it looked like he got kind of he to be honest, he kind of looks at Miller like I noticed Naomi started looking at Amos. Like he knows they're on good terms because they're kind of on the same side right now, but they're scared of them because they know they could pop off and they know what they're capable of. We got that. And Amos, his character is really, really intriguing to me because there was a couple scenes in this episode where he just kind of agreed with Semi right off the bat, and kind of disregarded Naomi and what she was saying. Now, I don't know if he was really in the moment just agreeing with him because it benefited him, his safety, him getting to, I know he's mentioned the churn and just kind of survival mode. I don't know if that's why he was agreeing with him, or if all that time he was agreeing with him was a calculated move to get Semi to trust him, and then it put him in a power position for at the end of the episode for when he agreed with him, snuck behind him and then shot him. I don't know what that was about, but it adds a little bit more depth to Amos's character, and I'm still looking forward to learning more about him and seeing where that goes. What else did we get in this episode? Not too much with Alex. I have no clue where we're gonna go with Kenzo, him being absorbed by the Leviathan. DeGraff, I don't know what that's gonna come to. We're gonna learn more of that in season 2. I take it pretty early on. Christian is scaring me a little bit. It's funny because she the show kind of hints or paints her as like the bad guy, but she's really not in the grand scheme of things. She seems like a good person, and she just has a higher power to answer to. But she's making me nervous a little bit because she's starting to dig where people don't want her to dig. She had the conversation with her husband about sending him and the kids away. And I know I was kind of hinting at her possibly being taken out this episode, but like you guys told me, this book 1 doesn't conclude until season 2, episode 5. So that could be the point where she gets taken out. But I am nervous for her. First graph, she's the next line in the tree. Craig could possibly get taken out. I don't know. But she's definitely poking her nose in places that people don't want her in and uncovering some things. Sadavir, the fact that he's pointing her in different directions, maybe he doesn't really want to have to take her out. But if she gets any closer, he'll have to. And I know I was kind of hesitant to kind of assume that Julie's dad or Mao was calling the shots, but that little interaction between him and Christian, the little look he gave her, the little devious, mischievous look he gave her, has him looking more like a solidified bad guy, so to speak. But I don't know. And I don't know exactly what happened the first time they met or the previous I don't know how many times they met, but whatever happened, it raised some tensions. Maybe she doesn't agree with the way he does things. Maybe she has an idea of what he wants to achieve. She might not know of this virus yet, but maybe she knows that he's capable of doing something like this. She doesn't know the details of which he kind of seems to obtain those goals, but she just has an idea of he's not the greatest guy and maybe not the most ethical. So yeah, there's that. What else did we have? Anything? We didn't get too much of Fred Johnson. Now, Sadavir did confirm that the ships were created on Earth, but in private company. I feel like I don't. That might be a lie. He probably knows exactly who they were built for, but he's just, like I said, feeding Christian like little tidbits just so she doesn't keep digging. And like he said, they're gonna have some type of meeting or conference to relay some of the information that she was looking for. I just don't know exactly what we're gonna get. I really hope we start off exactly where we left off. There's no way they time skip us like that. But yeah, there was one scene when they broke away and then they showed the scientists. I'm hold on, I'm rewatching it right now. I want to say he said something, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. Hold on one second. He says, send it all to Thoth. I don't know. And then he says transmitting now. So sending a bunch of information to somebody. Is that another station? I take it. I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna have to wait till season 2 to catch on to that. But great episode. I don't know. Let's see. How long is this damn reaction? We at 1 hour and 30, so unedited. So I might put up the uncut version on Patreon so you guys can see everything for the finale. But I'm thinking about putting them all up there, to be honest, because it's been great journey. So, but I'm talking about it like it's over. This has been a ride. It's taking its effect on me. It's got its hooks on me. We still got 6 seasons left. I don't even know if it's in the works for more seasons, but This was great. I hope you guys enjoyed season 1 of The Expanse as much as I did, or enjoyed me reacting to it as much as I did. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe button, share it if you want to. Get ready for season 2. Like I said, episodes, this one, the finale, and episode 9 are uploaded in the same day. So if you're just clicking on this because you've already seen the series, go back and watch episode 9 reaction and the whole season reaction, because I had a great time watching it. So regardless, I'll catch you in the next one, season 2. Deuces.